Have you ever had a friend who couldn't speak your language, yet somehow understood your heart? Today, I want to tell you my story about a lamb and me, two souls from very different worlds who found friendship in the simplest moments. To my mind, the life of a lamb is no less precious than that of a human being. Dear teacher and my fellow students, today I'm going to talk about my exceptional experience, my evergreen friendship with Snowball, a small lamb.
Very early one morning, just as the first rays of sunlight began to peek through the curtains, I found myself half asleep at my grandpa's house in a village far from Jubail. The crowing of roosters echoed through the air, stirring me awake, as if they were gently reminding me that it was time to get up. I was just 15 years old, spending my holidays with my sisters and cousins in this idyllic setting. We were all buzzing with excitement about our planned adventure to my grandpa's palm tree farm, nestled deep in the desert. After a hearty breakfast, my dad piled us all into my grandpa's old pickup truck, and we set off. The drive was filled with laughter and chatter as we marvelled at the beauty of the desert landscape, with majestic camels wandering lazily alongside the road. After about 10 minutes, we arrived at the desert camp, a sprawling site with a small portable house, a few chickens, several small camels, and a sheep farm, boasting around 10 sheep of various colours. As we ran around trying to catch the playful sheep, I stumbled upon a heart-wrenching sight. There lay a large sheep on the ground, its newborn lamb nearby. My grandpa gently told me that the sheep had succumbed to fever, leaving its little one orphaned. Tears streamed down my face as I absorbed the gravity of the situation, but my sorrow deepened when I heard a bleating sound. Turning back, I noticed the tiny lamb, beautiful with its soft white fur, following me timidly. In that moment, my heart melted, and I instinctively scooped it up. It felt as light as a feather in my arms. Its big eyes seemed to look right into my soul, pleading for help. Without a second thought, I announced to my dad that I wanted to take the lamb home. At first, he hesitated, but eventually agreed, on the condition that I would return it to the desert farm once it grew up. That day marked the beginning of an extraordinary bond. I named the little lamb Snowball, and he quickly became a cherished member of our family. Every evening I fed him milk and prepared a cosy bed for him. His innocent joy brought laughter into our lives. Whenever he spotted me, he would bound towards me, eager to play. As time passed, Snowball transformed into a robust sheep with long curled horns, yet his gentle spirit remained untouched. However, one day our joy was disrupted when a neighbour complained to the police, prompting officers to visit our home. They ordered that Snowball be returned to the desert camp. My heart shattered as I watched my little sister cling to him, tears streaming down her cheek, pleading not to let him go. My dad tried to console us, promising that we could visit Snowball every weekend. The day of the farewell arrived, and as we drove away from the desert camp, I glanced back to see Snowball standing there, bleating mournfully as we left. Life moved on, and I eventually left for the UK to continue my studies, missing Snowball, but promising myself I would return. 2 years later, I came back to Jubail and decided to visit the desert camp. As I approached, I noticed the once familiar place had transformed. There were now trees everywhere, and the sheep farm had expanded to over 100 sheep. My heart raced as I called out, "Snowball!" but received no response. Panic washed over me, and tears threatened to spill as I searched eagerly among the throngs of sheep. Just as I was about to leave, I called out one last time, "Snowball!" Suddenly, a miracle unfolded. From a distance, I spotted a large white sheep charging towards me, and my heart soared. It was Snowball. He dashed into my arms, overwhelming joy flooding through me as I hugged him tightly. In that moment of reunion, all those memories flooded back. My dear friend was home again. As I held him close, I realized that our bond had only strengthened with time. Snowball might have grown into a formidable creature, but to me he was still my playful lamb. Our hearts rejoiced together, and it turned out to be more than just an exceptional experience. It was the rekindling of an extraordinary friendship that remained timeless. I hope you enjoyed listening to my story. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences, feel free to ask. Thank you.